Hello, my name is Man Dominguez, and we're gonna do the Friday 13th Part 2 watch along. Gonna try this again. Hopefully, it works now. For some reason, I did not want to read the casting. So let's start. Hopefully, this is not any more problems. If not, I have to use the YouTube. Yeah, for some reason, it's not giving me the casting to hear at the TV. So I just gonna leave it like that, and I'm wasting time. So I just gonna play it on my laptop. Hopefully, you can hear the movie. For the Paramount, a Gulf Western company. Paramount. Title screen. It's D minor film. Kind of like a scary, quiet town. Nobody out. Itsy pilot is not without again. Mom. Kid is mad. Surprising, Jason did not. The kid didn't see Jason. Those are girls' feet walking. That's Jason. The only female Jason in the whole entire movie would not be seen. That's a fun fact that he did not know. Like I said before, if you've seen my part one review, this will make sense why how Jason found Alice. I'm assuming that she's still around the lake area because we've seen the series. If you have not seen the series, that this house is in the Anchorage Lake, so that will make sense. Just in case you did not see the movie, you'll see what happened in the end. Kind of like a spoiler alert for newcomers who just joined the film. Kind of funny, but it is what it is. Feels the need to waste time because this movie does not last long, so they have to fill the necessary an hour 20 minutes to make to take out the movie. And not, they need to add more time, and they won't be making it through theaters. If you cannot hear the movie, that's how far my speakers are. So I apologize in time. If you hear voices outside as well, it's not my fault. Sometimes the neighbors are too loud, and I cannot do anything about it. I will try to do my best to so you can hear the movie, and to in case you know, hopefully you have the movie playing in the background, so you can hear the movie while you're singing with me. With Miss Boris attacking Alice. I was tripping, kind of funny, because he put all those stuff in front of the doorway with the dead bodies. The Mr. Boris sequence. Attacking Mr. Boris trying to kill Alice. fight, the climax of the movie. Alice complained how realistic the fight was. She was really slapping her and hitting her. That, so she was like, "Wow, Betsy, calm down. This is just a movie." She got really into it. The movie. The head cut slow. You can see the foam inside the neck. But they did their best to cover that up. It was the 80s, so. And here comes the shocking finale. That makes you think Jason just came out of the lake to bench his mom. The Alice heard the story of Mrs. Boris, and this is why he manages this. And that's now we go back to real life time for part two. It officially starts now.
Two of my men pulled you out of the lake. We thought you were dead too.
Yep. Broke the
You
scene.
remember very much.
There's one more scene. G down to. Oop. Jason.
Jason.
In the lake, the one who attacked me, the one who pulled me underneath the water.
Man, we didn't find any boy.
He's still there.
The solo POB. And we're just slowly following her. Again, just wasting time. There's not making much of the script, so they have to fill up the dead airtime. This was ad lib. She pretended to talk. She was talking to her mom in real life, so everything you hear is just improvised.
Need a little time alone, that's all.
She got into the character.
I know you and Dad worry, and I appreciate that. Mom, we've been through all this before. I just have to put my life back together, and this is the only way I know how. Mom, please. It's getting late, and I really don't want to get into it. I'll call you tomorrow. Bye.
This is so realistic because your parents want the best for you. They don't want you to be scared or be financially woed. They want to help you still and everything like that. And you grow up and you're like, I have to do this on my own and try to do what's best for you. But sometimes our pride is too much. And if you were just taking her mom advice, things would be different for her character. But instead, now she's alone, scared, having nightmares, thinking that this is the best way to handle the cope. It's kind of sad. I believe this is all in one shot. So I don't know who called in that the second call. I don't know if it got disconnected. The phone line got killed because Jason was outside. I think it was dead because I believe because she had that current. Look, she's looking around, she's locking herself, making sure nobody comes. Poor girl. Sorry, everybody she knew died that day. Well, most of the people she knew, but all of them. No Time to Relax is still being downloaded. I wasn't home the majority of the time, so I did upload the video either tonight or on Monday morning. So be looking for that, and I'm gonna be recording more by choice on Tuesday and start that episode because time got away from me, and it's best to skip that Wednesday that Wednesday and just go from the next since I've been doing well with my schedule for now.
Want something to eat?
I don't think that's her cat because she's like changing her name. And it's a pet for Mrs. Boris. And that's the end of Alice King. Even though she's credited as the main actress. Oh, that's nice of Jason. Not such a bad, not a bad guy. That Jason fellow, because he did the right thing. That thing was burned. But yeah, just in case you don't know, Alice King had a stalker, and sadly, that Adrian King, yeah, Adrian King had a stalker, and sadly, the stalker took it too far that she quit acting itself. So she decided to step away from the horror community and from acting that this was her goodbye because she couldn't get over what happened to that stalker. That weapon was real, according to Adrian King. That actually almost like when the when the weapon was going through her head, and you know how it's supposed to retract, so that's that it's going inside, but I didn't want to go in. So it really hurt her in real life, and yeah, that surprised that check the weapon to make sure that it will work, but sadly it did not. So yeah, the credits still going through. So like I said,
Alright. Keep your eyes peeled. We're getting close.
There's the gas station.
the Exxon gasoline station. Jeff was, you know, when you had the girlfriend. This is a fun fact about the girl. She's, I think, 17.
Hey, Tony, buddy! We just rolled in. Yeah, it's Anderson.
Sandra, like,
Hey, so you gonna
she
come
was
down and
17 and
Yeah, okay.
she lied about her age and
Here, wait.
they didn't know about it till
Alright.
later on, I believe.
Gary, come in. The others.
There's Crazy Ralph.
What? Oh, no. No, go ahead. No. Alright. So, alright. Bridge. Okay. Alright, so that past the little cemetery. Alright. And, left on an old dirt road, half a mile.
Oh my God! They're killing us!
Shit, Dad, I'll call you back. Hey, wait! Hey! Ah!
Hey!
My truck!
Somehow Jeff automatically teleported in front of the truck because he was way behind. Continuity and I were, but it's okay. I hope you know you noticed.
Welcome to God's country. Right shit. Hey, Max! Max owns a gas station. It's crazy, too.
I should have known.
It's great to see you guys. It's gonna be just like this. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Okay, help me load my gear. We'll split the cab, okay? Looking like a bullet for his foot. He's okay. He's kind of macho, though. He takes the whole thing very seriously. Senior camp counselor, of course. Probably will get a brownie badge to wear if we survive.
If we survive.
That's right. Isn't that how you're gonna be a second assistant? Wait, listen. Okay, there's a bear and a rabbit in the woods. And it will take them out. So the bear will try to lure them in.
Yeah, that tip fellow.
So the bear wiped his ass with the rabbit. What the heck is that?
Well, it's a tree branch.
Where did this sucker go? No. Let's move it.
This place is spooky.
Right there in the license place, New Jersey. So you know what the movie's being filmed in New Jersey. I forget what state they had the first film filmed at.
Hey, you guys, look at this.
I don't know.
It's Camp Blood. This place is on the same lake as we're gonna be. What?
Hey, isn't
Let's
this...
get out of here. We're gonna be late.
Can we take a look?
No way. What's the problem? If you want to hear about it, man, believe me. That'll be fun.
Sandra is now curious if it's true or not. To see what's the big buzz is about. Because Crazy Ralph just automatically like logged in, and then now might have made natural news or local news, and that's how they heard about it.
Oh, no, it's okay. I got it.
some more introduction to the characters. Butt shot. Kind of funny how she grabs the wrong butt cheek. You think that the rock would hurt the other butt cheek, not the one that she was holding. Kind of funny
Okay,
how
let's settle
she
down.
got the intention from him.
It's great to have you all here at our new counselor training center. You've all worked as counselors at one camp or another. Terry, Vicky, you two were upstate last summer, right? Scott, hi, good to see you here, buddy. You need it. And Mark, I know we worked a season or two together, right? Okay, the rest of you, I'm sure I'll get to know soon enough. I'm also sure there's one thing I don't have to tell any of you. Being a counselor isn't the gravy summer job everybody thinks it is.
I wouldn't know because I never was a summer camp customer or gone to camp, so I don't know. The only time I went to a sort of camp was to Camp Union, and it was for a workshop
And what we're going to do over the next 2
to
weeks is
teach
our
them
standard
strength,
is go
courage,
back to basics.
there's an
Survival,
obstacle
first
course,
aid,
and
loading,
etc.
archery,
It's
rifle
supposed
range,
to be
more
fun. Food was okay, but it was mostly organic food, so. And since we were not used to organic food, the food tasted weird for me. I was like, ugh. But I guess I was too accustomed to the normal food that, and yeah.
What is this crap, Jenny? You're supposed to be my assistant. Everyone else got here hours ago. Said I was sorry. You did?
She did.
I'm sorry. Okay? My car's sick.
You could have called.
Well, I tried. My phone's not even working yet.
Okay,
You think he
keep
would
your
know
gear
that?
stowed and help me outside, okay?
Paul, look. The course starts today, right? Well, here I am. I promise you, I'll never, ever be late again in my entire life. Is it a deal?
All right, I am. Jenny, I'm starting to worry about you.
Bullshit, Paul.
Jenny, put your car in the lot, okay? This place is starting to look like a Burger King. Where was I? About to get
As a joke, Burger King was that crowded and popular that there's so many cars right there and it looked like a
Okay,
Burger
look,
King.
a few words about safety. Axles, knives, lanterns, all that sort of thing. Don't be tough. Their misuse is the main cause of cancer. Take care of your equipment.
Showing that Jimmy was right, that she was having car troubles.
Word of caution
I
about
don't know why
our
they
friends
had
in
to
the
tell
forest.
her that, but
Among other things, this is bear country. And contrary to what everybody hears, bears are dangerous. That means no food
no
fighting.
freaking doubt, Paul. Bears are
Change
dangerous.
food odors cling to clothing. If you're a woman, don't use perfume. And keep clean during your visits. Having trouble? You gotta treat him gentle.
Paul
Just like kids.
teleports to the car.
Use a little of that child psychology you're majoring in.
He was talking, like sitting down, and then he teleports again. Inside joke, you're supposed to be laughing how dirt just burst into Paul's face.
It's more fun using that child psychology on you. You're such a sucker for it.
I'm not scared anyone.
Automatically nighttime.
I'm gonna give it to
It'll
you
be
straight up,
interesting throughout the
Jason.
day.
His body was never recovered from
famous scene for part Jason's part Friday the 13th Part 4
Maybe listen to the old
entrance.
timers in town that tell you he's still out there. Some sort of demented creature surviving the wilderness. Full grown by now. Stalking. Stealing what he needs, living off wild animals and vegetation. Some folks claim they've eaten
I have done s'mores in a fire pit before. It's kind of fun.
the girl who
But never
survived
with the
that night
stick,
kept blood. Friday
like
the
a
13th.
branch, just a regular metal poke beer, if
She
you will.
disappeared 2 months later.
2 months later, so
Vanished.
that she vanished. So
Blood was
Grayson
everywhere.
killed her 2 months
No one knows what happened
earlier.
to her.
Nobody knows what happened to her.
Legend has it that Jason saw his mother at the end of that night,
That's correct, Paul.
and he took his revenge.
That's right, Paul.
Revenge that he'll continue to seek when he ever enters his wilderness again. By now, I guess you all know.
He's sitting around.
We're the first to return here. 5 years. 5 long years he's been dormant.
So 5 years have passed since the
He's
incident.
hungry. Jason's out there. Watching. Always on the prowl for returns. Ready to kill. Ready to devour. Thirsty for young blood.
Surprised they got spirit. Because the tone of his voice was getting slower and voice was going down, making it sound believable and serious.
Okay, I don't want to hear any more about it. It's ancient history. Jason drowned, Mrs. Voorhees was killed, and Camp Crystal Lake is off limits.
So you think, Paul, he died drowned.
What do you think?
Second act tomorrow.
Most people wanted to see that mask because as the Jason mask. Because that's the only time you're going to see it. And I'm surprised that Jason didn't pick it as a mask. It will kind of be a distraction because then people think it's Ted or somebody else that's thinking, oh, it's only Ted or somebody else is playing a prank. And then they get killed for it.
So there I was, sitting in this fast food joint,
Muffin the dog.
thinking to myself, Scott, old boy, what are you going to do with the rest of your life?
Scott trying to impress her. Trying to show her that she could get along with the dog, so she could hook up with him.
Wrong, white man. Checkmate. Well, what next? I could get my arm broken by Mark. My brain's pawned by electronical wizard. Or bed. Not Paul. See you in the morning.
Ted, Paul had no clue how to get away from that scenario, so he doesn't lose. He's the confused face. I don't know why he had that face. It's not that dark. I don't know why you have a flashlight.
Can't fly. You're crazy. I've just got to. Maybe there is something to that legend. Oh, come on, I'm serious.
No way. You're not getting me out there. Besides, Paul said it was off limits.
I don't know why she wanted to go over there, to be honest. I don't know what triggered most. Crazy Ralph. You can tell by the hat. Hopefully my laptop doesn't throughout this video. If not, I have to try this again. Somehow Paul sneaked in without Ginny realizing it. He's the boss. Who would tell? What kind of job do you work in that people are desperate in dating your own co-workers? I don't know.
I really was worried when you didn't show up on time.
Crazy Ralph stalking, doing the makeup. And we never going to find out what she needed to tell him. Or any trend in the first two movies. Alice saying that she needs to go back to California, but doesn't say why. Jeannie saying she needs to tell Paul something. We never find out what. Like, these writers like don't think of resolutions for these questions uh, that should be asked. Beware of bears. I'm assuming Paul and Jeannie had sex that day, that night.
Come on, come on! Hey, what's the matter, guys? Jeff, the women are showing up. What's the matter with you?
Because they didn't, then who wrote that? So I think Paul did. Paul and Jeannie made up that night. So.
This trail, because there's a lot of boys riding along here. We don't follow them trail.
Somebody used Mr. Holt. Oh, Holt. Jeannie looking right at Jason, but doesn't see him. You have to have a sick sense of humor. Yeah, nothing the dog got cooked into hot dogs because Jason will kill the dog. And I find that scene funny. Like, hot dogs are ready. Well, I'm mine already, dude. Look at her. Staring at Jason. Really? Alright. she's looking for a dog and stares at Jason, and then good 2 seconds, and then she's like, "She hears his name," then she leaves. Like, oh, well, screw my dog. I gotta go see what they want from me. The singing again, looking at the forest. Huh? I don't think somebody's watching, but I'm not gonna pursue.
Camp on. Oh, come on. It's only a short walk. We'll never know we're gone. Jeff, I'm serious. I really want to see it. Look, get back to the signal. We can tell everyone we were there. Oh, come on, you cheapish.
Dude, why are you letting her control your dude? I get it.
Let's go.
Not too much to say in this scene. They're just walking. Surprised that nobody notices, but it is what it is.
Okay, you guys, I got one. Ready? It's green and red. It goes 100 miles an hour. One frog in a blender.
Brown it sits on the piano.
Thanks.
Beethoven left.
The jokes were not funny. I don't know who was supposed to be laughing at that, but come on. Maybe it's beyond my head or didn't get the joke. These cameramen really need to consider the passing as camera angles because it makes you think it's the killer. Or like, if Jason's stalking them, how can I not notice them?
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
It's like a dog.
It's too big. Tell.
What do you think, Dave?
Wild animal, I guess. What are you kids doing out here? He's gonna have to keep you people away from that place, folks. It's condemned. Next time I catch anybody over there, I'm gonna have to run him in. He told us that. Ah, hell, Mr. Might just get a warrant against you. Oh, really? Look, people say what you're doing with these kids is great. You got a good reputation. But if I was you, I'd have located the next county. You're too close. Things have been quiet for 5 years, and that's the way we want to keep it. So do I, officer. So do I. Okay, you two, take off, and I'll talk to you at dinner, all right?
We'll never do it again, sir.
Thanks, Mr. You're not even gonna reprimand them? No punishment? What kind of place is this? Ginny?
Yes.
No seconds on dessert for Jeff and Sandra tonight.
Wow, what a bunch, man! No second desserts.
You okay?
Should I tell Terry? No, so.
Very good.
Sandra, I think you should, but to be with that. Like we're looking for our dead for a friend's dog, so we wouldn't get in trouble from that scenario. But somehow the police officer went into prison running down the street. The police officer running for his life. The 20 was my Jason's like barely running. Police officer. I need to get a shake. He found the house. You'd think you'll see them, somebody inside there, and it's so broken down. Does it show you Jason goes to the restroom just like anybody else? I don't know why there's a toilet there. He sees Alice's dead body and Percy Ralph's dead body. Those two for both. Because other than that, I don't know who else it could have been.
Today was fun and games, right? And I like to start you out slow, ease you into it. Tomorrow we'll get serious. Anybody wants a last night on the town? Now's your chance. Okay, who else? We'll leave 2 cars. Oh, and by the way, our wanderers have volunteered to stay behind and watch the camp. Isn't that nice of them?
I think I'll stay too. Nothing may show. Well, I'm gonna go change clothes.
You know, I'm pretty tired. I think I'll stick around too.
Overseas Jason. Interesting.
Now I know I can afford tuition to grad school. You always find something cool, fix your car, buy you a beer.
Unnecessary scene, in my opinion. Like it doesn't add anything to the movie. See how they to look for a dog and want to hear something else she thinks it's a dog. What a bad owner. I'm really inconsiderate. So nudity right there. So you have to make sure that you're teen and ask your parents' permission before seeing this movie. Interesting shot because I think her hair looks already red, so I don't know how many takes Scary taking of him at this point in the film. That was wet.
Sure. Have a seat. What?
Kind of funny how he wanted to do arm wrestling against the girl.
You mean hockey? What do you want to play?
I don't know how many people he beat in arm wrestling, but it's kind of funny how he thought if she wanted to arm wrestle too. I don't know if he would have gave her a chance to beat him, but kind of funny how, how he thought he's gonna do that and beat her. Like, I don't know if he's going to beat her exactly or let her beat him. But you never know. Interesting. Famous cutter from the Friday the 13th part game.
Looking for something? Down that slow impetus bullshit. Get me down, that's what. Well, hurry, okay? Come on, Tara. Give me a break. Sure, anything. I promise.
I thought it was funny. don't know if the director told her go to the towel in the forest. I don't know why she threw it straight to the camera, or that's the director's prerogative. Like go to the towel towards the camera. I don't know why. Like this moment is always strange to me. Like she's looking, like you don't see her anymore, and then she comes through the camera. Like okay, like is the director's call for that? Like I want to know the staging of the scene. Never made sense to me. Uh, you're just looking for scissors and a knife. Why are you being in closet? Makes no sense. Pocket knife. Another Friday the 13th game mechanic. Pocket knife. Yep. Well, it's already too late for that. It's the only way to beat you to it. That's the end of the two. Four people together. I don't think this is copyright music, so that should be fine. There's no lyrics or anything like that. So. At least YouTube is really being strict.
Are you sure you don't want me to clear those?
No, I'm collecting these.
Have it your way, honey. I just don't want the bar to fall down on you.
Thanks. I think she likes you. That means nothing. This whole thing's ridiculous, you know. Two of our kids got pulled in today. It was 5 years ago. Some girl panics and falls out of a canoe. It's absurd.
What if there is a Jason?
Oh, bullshit. Jenny?
No, what if there is some kind of boy beast running around campus too late? And let's try to think beyond the legend, put it in real terms. What would he be like today? Some kind of out-of-control psychopath? A frightened retard? A child trapped in a man's body? He'd be grown by now, right?
Yep.
And the only person that ever knew him was his mother. Never went to school, so he never had any friends. She was everything to him.
Deranged killer.
No. He was smart to the point. I doubt Jason would have even known the meaning of death. Or at least until that horrible night. He must have seen the whole thing happen. He must have seen his mother get killed. And all just because she loved him. Or isn't that what her revenge was all about? Her sense of loss? Her rage at what she thought happened? Her love for him? Bizarre, isn't it? And he must be out there right now crying for a return. A
Not really.
resurrection.
Yep. They had that look. That there going.
Who's against me, Don?
She's talking nonsense right now.
Paul, I'm really serious about this.
Jason's a legend, Jenny. A legend.
Jason now spots the next two decades of horror. No.
goals, you're gonna lose.
I've read that.
What happened? Did you have to be in a chair?
Motorcycle accident. Paralyzed my legs.
Is it permanent?
Doctors think so. I don't. I don't intend to be in this thing the rest of my life.
Just your legs. Is everything else okay?
Oh, I do all right. One way or another. I'm in training. Remember.
For what?
I would assume it's football because he has a jersey. So you could be wrong, but it will make sense because it's summertime and football in high school or college they tend to train in summer. So I only know the ages of these characters, but yeah, maybe one of these days I have to look up what's the ages of some characters. But yeah,
What does the winner get?
What does it all want?
Yes. What's the dinner tonight?
I was just about to ask you.
My cabin and yours.
10-cent mine. I don't think that'll work out.
I'm the whole camp. We'll find our own cabin. Just give me a few minutes to get some things, okay?
Sure.
I'll be right back. Damn it. Terry Turkey.
Terry or Turkey. That's the that's the first time I ever heard that. That's why I go to people now when they're acting silly or do something idiotic. Like, you silly goose. Jason's talking. But it doesn't make sense. Like, why is he stalking her in her underwear? But, oh well. Weird camera choice, but oh well. I'm not the director in this one. So weird choices. Another Friday the 13th game reference, the yellow car. You could tell it's a two-seater, so. might zoom in to make me get scared and into anticipation that Jason was making that. Where did Jason come from? Seriously. Look at all these things. Nice stunt. Nice POV. I don't know if they had a dog or an actual person there, but what a shot. Kudos. It's supposed to be a nudity scene, but since she's underage, that's why they had to cover that scene up. Because before she took off her sweater, it seemed noticeable that she was not wearing a bra. Still disappointing that Jason does not fit that mask for the movie. Because the revelation of Jason kind of sucks for this second movie. And we don't get the hockey mask until the third movie. So I can see why they switched it up. Because it wasn't that scary. It wasn't that impactful. They should have really used that mask. Sandra doesn't scream. Japanese, nothing. Just this and just nothing.
I gotta get some sleep. That's fine. You guys wouldn't already? Yeah, you had me after breakfast if I like it.
I'm gonna get a ride home with you, okay?
Okay. Good night, Jenny. This place closed. Straight back to camp. Let Maggie drive the pickup.
Who's Maggie? I don't know who. Like all those people who came inside. Who's Maggie?
This thing better start. I know, that's what worries me. Excuse me, are there any after hours places around here? Sure are.
Ted. That's the last time we see Ted in the whole time movie. A lot of people want to see Ted die.
Mark, where are you?
Interesting how she goes inside the room. Jason is a lefty. Isn't he? This is my left hand right there. That's how the camera is looking right now. that's about it.
That's nice.
Nice neck for a duck. Don't get that dog for reference though. And come on, Jason, you're stronger than that. I don't know why you're banging down the body like that, down the stairs like that.
How are all the lights off?
Paul, they wouldn't have left the place like this. Think something's wrong? I'll check upstairs.
These kids know better enough than I do. Yeah, kitty one.
They wouldn't do anything like this.
Kitty, come on.
Wait for me.
Kitchen light's still on. Must be the main fuse again.
Paul, what's going on here?
Nothing.
Where is everybody?
I don't know.
Kind of funny how Paul's so sure of himself that
Rain's stopping.
nobody's there.
Paul, there's someone in this room. Paul, there's someone in this fucking room! Paul, answer me!
Hope I know funny. Kind of like a said goodbye because Crazy Ralph introduction for the last camper for us in the pantry. Proof that Jason knows was there in the first movie because how else would he know that Crazy Ralph was in the pantry? Paul, you're not a good mechanic. In theory, um, this movie doesn't make sense. They could have just killed Jean right here, to be honest. But since she's the final girl, They try to keep her alive as much as possible. Because look, Jason could clearly see where Jeannie is. Why is he standing the pitchfork in the middle of the car? Just stab her. Just where she's sitting at, just stab her. Like standing there all the way in. But it's not funny. I don't know what Gene kicked. He kicked him in the groin. He kicked his groin. Proof that he's still alive. Well, that would be. I think it would have been fun to have seen the Friday the 13th game as Gene's card. That sometimes works, sometimes it stops. Trying to escape the camp. And this is why I hate Gene. Look, where she heads towards to. Why heading towards where Jason just ran? Makes no sense. Go back. You can run back. See? That's never makes sense. And when did Jason ever teleport back to get his pitchfork back? Because he didn't have it. I don't know how long Genie ran that night, but they're trying to kill you. Indicate that some time passed. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe 40, maybe longer. And here's the second reason why I hate Genie the character. I'll show you right now. So she doesn't get scared by Jason. Her her life is being threatened. She doesn't know if her boyfriend Paul is still alive. And here comes a giant rat. Who pees? Is it the rat or the genie? If the rat pees the pisses, then the rat snitched Genie away. But if it's Genie, then why? I don't see the favorite friend go. She just pissed herself. She's scared. And when did Jason get in top of the sheriff? Or that? I'm telling you, like things that I like the Friday the 13th movies, but sometimes this movie does not make sense. You saw Jason being scared of the chainsaw, but the chain broke, and Jenny used the chair to stop him to hopefully unconscious, but sees Jason's house or Maury's house or whatever you want to say. Somehow, someway, Jason caught up to Ginny. It's amazing. It's incredible. There's the police officer, Mrs. Boris, and Terry. Terry the turkey. Do you think Dan did had the sweater buried with Mrs. Boris? I don't know why Jason will keep the sweater. To be honest, it's just a movie report. They thought, hey, maybe if she used her chopstick hard, this will work, and that'll stop Jason. You see, you see right there, like he doesn't buy it. Now he does.
Jason, Mother is talking to you! Jason, Mother is talking to you.
But of course, the movie plot armor is protecting Jeannie, so he does believe her. But let's face facts. Like Jason knows that it's not her mom. He's not that dumb. This should not be working. And let's be honest. This is why Jeannie's the worst final girl ever because of movie plot. I know for those fellow Genie lovers who think she's the best final girl, this is a smart move, but this is just a dumb move. Look at him. Even sees the mom. See? So how is she smart? Don't you think he would knows the right way? But again, like it's movie logic. And I don't know how Paul found it. Down to the shoulder blade. And that's the end of Jason. Like I said, I prefer the other mask that was teased earlier, or the bed cover, whatever you want to call it, the sack, I don't know how you want to call it, bean sack, coffee sack, bed pillow. Jesus, he's that ugly. Remember this, Jeannie had a long night of running. She's drunk still because she'd been drinking too. She she had her legs sliced. 'Cause, 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 'cause don't know how much energy she spent, but apparently the cabins were not that far from the Dory's house for some odd reason. Uh, movie magic, because because when you saw the beginning of the movie, you see them going across the lake walking, and that's how they found Jason the Boris house. But in the finale, there's like the screw it. We're not gonna show the whole block. We're just gonna tell it to for them going back to their camp. So, I don't know what Jean was gonna do with in this situation in that condition. She's no way gonna help Tom. She's injured. She's tired. She's about to cry anymore. Again, I don't understand how she's this is your favorite kind of girl. She's a crybaby. But Muffin the dog is alive. And here comes Jason attacking Ginny for the last time. Wow, the ambulance didn't take time to let the ambulance close the door. They're ready to leave with the door open. And here is Mrs. Boris. Originally, they wanted the eyes to open, but they thought it was too cheesy, too corny, so they just kept it like that. And that's Friday the 13th Part 2. I gotta pause the video as fast as I can. But yeah, that was Friday the 13th Part 2, and it has its flaws. I mean, it's okay for what it was. Was it like the first one? Not really. Like it was, they have a formula and they tried to do the same thing and kind of back. To be honest, it was kind of boring. Second part is not my favorite one, to be honest. What happened to Paul? That's the infamous question um, for those Friday the 13th nerds. That everybody has their theories. What happened to Paul? Is he alive? Is he dead? What really happened that night? To be honest, this is just a bit speculation for me. This is just storyline. You could actually believe what I say or not believe what I say because Maybe I can convince you, maybe I can't, because in the end of the day, you're going to either believe Paul's still alive, and that's okay. Paul's alive. There's no proof that I can show you Paul's dead. If Paul's dead, then I can't and like, where's the proof that he's alive? It's the yin and the yang. So I believe, and when Paul decided to carry Jeannie, that's when she felt unconscious. Like I said, we don't know how long in the night Jason chased Jeannie throughout the night. She was trying in Karen's, trying to survive that night, to be honest. And they had their final confrontation, and they won. Now, for me, like I said, she must have passed out at this point because that's when, if we saw the first movie, Adrian King um, had this similar event. She was exhausted. She was tired. She, it was a long night for her. She got chased and 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 she had that dream about Jason pulling her down the lake, and that's when the police officers were going, well, there's no kid named Jason or anything like that. And that's why she said she's still there, but because of what Mrs. Voorhees said, today is his birthday that he drowned. So that's the image, that's the story that she has in her head. That she's filling those blanks, so she thinks that it's her son pulled her down because he's finding revenge on her because she just killed her mom. So that's why they they she thought that. Now Jeannie saw the face of Jason, so this will explain what happened, why we saw Jason's face, because she saw his face. That's the last thing she remembered before she started to collapsing because she got injured and she was tired as well, so she fell asleep. So the question goes, where's Paul? Well, in the beginning of the Friday the 13th Part 3, and I know this is spoiler alert for the Friday the 13th Part 3, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, please see this later on, and you will see what point I have. Friday the 13th Part 3 starts with the same scene. It goes, Jeannie was found alive, and she had multiple wounds, and she was looking at her in a local hospital or medical area, which proves Paul's dead. How's Paul dead? Because why would it's like, for example, you are with your brother or with your sister. For this example, I gotta use my sister Irene. If they go, Irene was found alive, and I was there that night too. What does that tell you? The news is basically telling me that I'm dead because they were said in the sentence they found Irene Dominguez and Emmanuel Dominguez alive and just escaping from the killer that night. And right now, the tradition is only one survivor. And for the most of, I know for you, Paul hopes trying to have hope that he's alive. There's proof of him being dead. There's images of him getting, um, of him dying. I will probably show you a picture of what I'm talking about Paul being dead, because there's an image of him being dead, but it was just not in the movie. So I think it's either a deleted scene or they forgot to add it in the final cut, because it's one of those biggest mysteries. Like, well, it doesn't count because if you can't see him, it doesn't count. Then why haven't we heard of anything since then? Like, why haven't we seen them again? Like, shown proof that they're alive or have that happy reunion. It's like one of those things. Like, you would think that the movie will let those people know what really happened that night. You know? Maybe a director who wrote it could explain what really happened doing that through the script. Because I want, but that's the best guess I could give you, because I think Paul is dead because they didn't sim- simply two things. Jeannie asked for Paul and nobody answers, saying that he's okay. Proof one, that he's not okay. He's dead. Proof two, it was a dream, and Paul meets his fate when she fell unconscious and he died that night, because she probably, maybe that glass shattering was Jason killing Paul, because he was taking care of her, and that's Paul and Mo. That's his motive. He says that he was really worried about her, and it don't make sense. He puts Jeannie in the bedroom, in the bed, lying down, making sure she's asleep, then or covering her bandages, wrapping her wounds, or whatever he's to do. And then he hears it, and then Jason comes in and throws Paul through the window, and that will explain how she dreams about the. That's how Jeannie dreams about Jason going through glass and attacking her, because that's when Paul goes through the window, or Jason goes through the window to kill Paul, and that's what happens to Paul. Because those are my three proofs that I have. The news could have reported that Paul's alive with Jean, which they did not include. Two, it wasn't a dream. Jean was that tired and that wounded. She lost a lot of blood that she fell asleep and or collapsed or out cold, and Paul died during the off screen. And the third one, just like I already explained it enough, that you don't see the ambulance people telling Jeannie that Paul's alive, that he's okay. You usually hear somebody say, "If I ask for my mom, I hope the paramedics or EMTs will tell me, yeah, she's okay, she'll be fine." But they didn't answer her, so that's why I think Paul's dead. Is Jeannie my favorite final girl? No. Like I said, like she peed herself, or the rat pissed helped Jason try to kill her, but too much plot armor for my liking. Until next time, I don't know which movie I'm going to do a watch along and review after this, it could be Friday the 13th Part 3. Or leave a comment. You have 6 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, to recommend any movie. And we could do a watch along on Sunday. And then you could do a watch along and review the movie. It could be Christmas theme, it could be Western theme, it could be comedy, it could be romantic, a romantic comedy. Your choice, to be honest. But until then, please subscribe to Interactive Games and Movies. Please leave a like, share, comment on the video, subscribe. It'll help the algorithm to recommend these videos to other people. Because if you don't see the videos, then the less people are going to find this channel and enjoy this type of quality of film. Until then, this has been Emmanuel Dominguez signing off. Goodbye.